All right, everybody, thank you for watching that ad break. I'm actually just going to take a small back seat on this one. We'll continue with the observing, but Mal, it's so weird not to call you James.
It's
Mal
okay,
and Zombie Grub will take over the casting for this game. So sit tight, enjoy, and Zombie Grub, I leave it to you.
Oh, like no map intro? Okay, cool. So in the bottom left, as the blue Terran, it's going to be it's going to be Hack.
Yeah, Startail Hack.
Yeah.
Close enough. And at the opposite corner, they won the clock position and Overgrowth. Red Protoss first. Who won the first set?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey,
start
man.
with this pathetic joke.
No, I like these. I like these puns being made here.
Yeah, you know, one time I was sitting with a bunch of the guys, and every time there was an English word that we wanted to say, we replaced them with the player's Korean name. Got us thinking super hard for every single word that was said.
Wait, what?
So it's like, I don't know, if you want to say, I don't know, fuck.
Okay.
Let me think of a sentence, and then
Okay.
I'll try to make that happen.
All right, you think on it. You think on it for a little
So
while.
if it was like, yeah, first nuke was definitely a hack, like a map hacker, then you'd say
Okay.
강현우, 김영일, 첫 번째. Hold on, fuck.
Not like we're saying.
Yeah, it's whatever.
So wait, you would put their actual names in
Their
place of their
actual
player
Korean
names.
Yeah, in place of a
Yeah.
nickname for them. It was fun
Isn't-
at the time because we were pretty drunk, but I'm not drunk enough out of this one Miller Genuine Draft.
Isn't that what they do anyways in Korea? They use their real names.
Yeah, but we're trying to speak in English.
Oh, gotcha.
And then
Ah.
instead of like we're speaking everything in English, and then all the words that had a player using as an ID, we replaced it with the
Yeah.
Korean name.
I get it now. That's
Yeah.
very difficult,
It was
especially since we don't know the names. So
yeah.
extra difficult for us. Cool story. Greatest story ever. Really liked it. This is gonna be Gastio? Oh.
Gas rush.
Whoa.
Rarely see Terrans do gas rush.
Yeah. This is I mean, it's not going to block off for very long, and Hack, or first, really wants that second gas. I mean, the Nexus is far too, ways off to just like be like, oh, I'm just going to take the natural. Like, you need that second gas in the main.
And saves the SCV too.
Oh, baller.
And now the SCV will have the greatest story ever to tell when he gets to the base.
Dude, I built a refinery on a gas geyser once, and it
Guys!
I'm pretty legit. I'm just saying. Well, like Hack opened up with what? That Would a Mine drop, right? No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the beginning of that game, that last game, was actually pretty like topsy turvy for Hack. I mean, he got a lot of aggression with the Stalker and the Zealots, and then he did have to deal somewhat with the air units, although it wasn't obviously a lot of air units. And there might have been even a point where he was actually afraid that it was Phoenix Colossus. Like he didn't really overcommit to thinking that it was.
Counts.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, but there might have been some like mental time for like a minute or two where he was like, oh, I can't drop because there's going to be like 7 Phoenixes, where, maybe otherwise he would have, only knowing that there's only 3. So that game was just it was a little, a little bad in the beginning, and then, a little weird as the game went on. And of course, letting first get away with double forge is, never that great.
Double forge or triple forge?
Oh my God. Triple forge. Yeah. Worse.
Get your facts straight.
Act straight.
Anyways, Hasbrook
Yeah.
for a very, very standard, very popular builds of this summer. So three barracks, stem upgrade, and go in YOLO swag. Do as much damage possible, and then start actually playing the game from there.
Yeah, the game doesn't get real until after you stop being YOLO swag. Right? That's
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
loves YOLO swag.
Thank you. This is kind of a cool wall off from first here. Now, there's 2 things about this. One, he hasn't actually scouted Hack, so he doesn't really know if, the guys were on gas for very long. So, like, maybe Hellions or Woodamines are on their way. They'd be hitting around now, I think. Or maybe a little bit earlier, but anyways. So if Hellions are coming, the wall is pretty great. But as you were talking about like that YOLO swag push in, legit actually. Like if you decide to just run in with as many units as you have to go into the probe line, there's you're like losing 12 probes and losing like 2 probes can be in that gateway and pylon wall off.
Mm-hmm.
The hell was that?
Just agreeing.
Like it was very loud to me. I guess you went closer to your mic or something. It was like, oh. Anyways.
Apologies. It's funny, we haven't seen a single Marauder yet. Actually, never mind. No, we see Marauder now.
Right.
I was like, why do we have like gazillion Marines and no Marauder?
Oh god. Well, he didn't have Blink right there, so it's kind of surprising to see so many Blinks or non-Blink stalkers run up to a ramp like that. That's
But I
like
think
1
that's,
second away from death.
that aggression was enough to avoid Hack from doing the YOLO swag moves.
Maybe, yeah, but it was like 5 seconds away from having stim. Like that could have gone absolutely terrible. But luckily he does get away with the majority of the stalkers. I should go into a dark shrine right now. Okay, this is gonna be a little oddly timed. Again, it's not like a build order DT. Like you were definitely planning on like Twilight Council and DT. But it's not like a late game DT either. Just like pretty perfectly mid game, and Hack might not be expecting that.
No, we don't have any turrets. Like he knows that there's no Stargate or anything like that, so I don't think he's built a single turret anywhere.
Yeah.
So he could actually do good amounts of damage.
It's also going to be with a War Prism, so you might have that cautionary turret in the front. But...
Chewing out of scans.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like, he puts
Building a turret now. Just
Yeah,
one of
so
them.
it's...
So I guess
for-
he is kind of expecting a Dark Templar.
Yeah, I mean, it's good just be for Observer, though. Like, catching... Like, that's the point where you're going to, like, pick up your units to go for drops, because it's the reinforcement, or the rally point, rather. But... Either way, it's not going to help him in this specific scenario. All the units are going in that War Prism.
For Zealots is an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Stark Shrine's almost about to be finished.
Maybe... No, he doesn't have a Proxy Pawn off to the right. I was thinking, like...
Maybe he's gonna warp them in here.
Whoa!
Oh, here comes the YOLO swag!
It's not really like that, though. Again, with the gateway, the force fields, and he had definitely enough units to deal with it. Now the counterattack happens. There's a couple of units here. Where are the DTs? Oh, he did warp in DTs.
One, yeah.
I guess there's too many units. He just come back later. No one's home. Come back later. Oh, DTs. I don't know why I was targeting the missile turret instead of the SCV, but that's okay.
Was that close enough? I tried.
Well, close up to what? Oh, the death sign?
Yeah.
The sound?
Sorry. I just sound retarded.
Like your seal impression. Again, running in here, it's so far not really bad. He's doing some cool micro.
Yeah, it's sniping off the sentry.
Yeah.
Well done.
But with Blink Stalker and 2 Immortals, it's, you gotta be a little careful. You don't overcommit to attack like that.
But now with the drop in the natural, losing a lot of SCVs.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the reason that First is even having difficulty at all at holding his own naturals because you're warping in so much on the other side of the map.
The confidence.
Yeah. Well, the Immortals are getting out in front here as he blinks back, and that's bad. No more Zealots.
Ugh. Both of the Immortals fall.
Yeah, that's actually really bad. I mean, resetting like a mortal count, it almost just feels as worse as resetting a Colossus count. I don't know. But he was going for a very, like, a odder style, like he was going for Colossus.
I think this may just break him. Just watch out with the
Maybe.
Mothership Core. There's another Photon Overcharge. Actually, Immortal joins, so he's gonna be alright.
Yeah, the Zealots on the left, Immortal on the top. Charge is not quite
but-
done.
Going out too far. No, Immortal!
Immortals
Photon
are
Overcharge should be ready by now.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
But he's losing so much, and he also is losing out on like a decent third timing as well. The War Prism really stopped harassing after a while. It's going to go back in the very low health. No wonder it stopped.
Well, now that he's thinking he can defend this, I think that's what's triggering his harassment with War Prism.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised he didn't really make a lot of Dark Templars. He made one. And that one now he made 2.
Yeah, it looks like it. I
But-
mean, he's denying mining time, but the SCV count, okay, up to 15,
It's very
not
low,
bad.
too. Yeah, I mean,
Actually, a pretty even worker count. 45 to 50 is again not bad, and it all comes back down to like the harassment is cool, but it's like Hack pressuring First so much, and First finally gets a Colossus out. Like this would be the absolutely perfect composition if he had those 4 immortals that they lost.
oh, he's not looking
Ooh,
at it.
ooh.
There you go. Oof.
Yeah,
Well, how
it's a
many
lot
did
more
he kill?
SCVs killed. Holy snap, that went from 15 to 28 real fast. 29, 30, and he's gonna push back
And
the
now the
army.
Colossus. Oh.
I'm surprised, like, that actually does not have external thermal lance. The Zealots aren't in front, so you think a Marauder heavy army would take that on a little bit better. Actually does turn around as they blink forward. Does run away.
Yeah, First economy is really good compared to what Hack has. Really good harassments. And really good timing with harassments. It kind of felt like First got too occupied trying to defend his natural and stop with the harassment, but it actually
Yeah.
ended up working really well because Hack thought it was working, so he just kept on sending units to the natural at first, and the off timing that First went in again with his Warp Prism. That's when the real damage was dealt.
Yeah, it's like persistence was key there. Like both players are really quite even, despite both like attacking each other with like either the straight up attack or the Warp Prism. And finally, someone broke, and in this case, it was Hack more than First. Even though First lost a lot of money in those Immortals, he still has a very a good army, and now there's a breathing room to actually get a third. And we're both gonna have thirds, so maybe this will equalize again. But we're all starting to worry about First's. The High Templars are coming out, and maybe Hack won't consider this and get a Ghost Academy in time.
If Hack just sits and defends for next time, a couple of minutes, make another command center. Well, actually, command center is finished. And once he has enough units float away, then he may be able to come back.
This is very dangerous, though. Like, he has to actually super defend here.
Yeah, but he's feeling very pressured right now as a Terran player. He's seeing 3
Yeah.
Colossus, and he thought he was going to break the natural. It didn't, because every time an engagement happened at the natural at first, there was that one pylon sitting beside the Nexus that kind of acted against First.
Yeah.
And only few units, like few stalkers, are hitting at the Terran army, and ended up losing a lot of units. But I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know if those were great for Hack at all anymore. Maybe there was a decent chance, but he's gonna come up against Storm in like just like a minute here, and I definitely think First can buy that amount of time. The Viking count's really not that high, only up to 8. His second starport was kind of, I guess, late, but remember how this game was playing out. There's a lot of pressure.
I mean, 8's okay right now, looking at how many stalkers he's got. He can chew off a couple really quickly.
One goes down, but
Well,
puts
killing the mothership core was a success.
Oh,
Gotta watch out
Storm's
with the feedbacks.
done. Yeah, he'll clean it up.
Yeah, but losing all the Colossus. Oh,
Yeah.
that freaking Warp Prism.
Yeah, the Warp Prism has been a hero. That was actually a second Warp Prism and definitely worthwhile. This base was taken, and I kind of question it mostly because that bottom right pylon is so popular. I mean, it's an absolute headache to deal with, and obviously it wasn't cleaned up. So
It's really difficult for Terran to keep his head cool and scout those little pockets.
yeah. How this game has gone, it's been
Yeah.
like back and forth constantly. Well, he goes back to a defensive position, and that's just it's not looking so hot. I mean, 49 SCVs is actually probably not that bad considering his main is almost mined out, and this is natural. It's not looking so hot either. Actually, they both look kind of like both the same, pretty bad. Oh, a little bit out of position.
He needs to wait
Oh,
till
let's
Ghosts come out. I mean, I think there's just way too many Zealots.
Yeah, I mean, even with actually, Ghost might just be the barest of difference, but it's really those overwhelming amounts of Zealots
Yeah.
that would really kill him. Well, that's a lot of Zealots. I mean, he got some like Widow Mines earlier on in this game, right? Like, I kind of wish that he had continued on, because honestly, First has not been really playing like a heavily dependent Blink Stalker Colossus style.
Oh, it's great.
You know,
EMP.
That was pretty good MP, but he's been like those Immortals in the beginning, and now it is mostly a charge on army.
Archons.
Yeah. one of mine would be helpful, but really this game has just gone like south ever since that War Prism finally did like the 30 SCV harassment that it did.
Ooh, force fielding the ramp. Oh, Ghost.
There's no way. It's all gonna be choked in. The Archons get like 2 blast off. Actually,
and all the SCVs
they can't fit.
firing on the High Templar.
Oh, the Archons couldn't fit. He's actually fit up all the Archons and the Colossus. Oh my god.
Check this out.
Yeah, but
And
he's down to
he did
18
save his third
SCVs.
command center.
Yeah,
and,
but
an overwhelming count of medevacs.
19
If this was
SCVs.
TVZ, would have been, I don't know, maybe the medevac could bounce him back in the game, but
Maybe.
he's got 19 SCVs? Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it's actually rather quickly coming up
Oh.
back in SCVs.
Oh.
But, like, first, I don't know why he isn't using this bank right now. He's on 9 gateways, like, it should be kind of easy. But he has, like, this bank that maybe he's waiting to, like, use it for emergency warpings in the main, knowing that drops are pretty much Hack's only chance coming back in this game.
Not in position, and Dark Templar goes, there's only like,
many.
there's only like 20 SCVs. Whoa, brave SCVs. Look at that.
Oh, God.
Oh, I thought he had the vision. Well, he snipes up the Robo.
Yeah, and no Blink Stalkers, so. Bye, Medevacs. See you later.
Medevacs are making a trip back.
Yeah, they're gonna be perfectly fine. You started to get like a decent army. The army split is actually fairly even. Again, like first waiting a while to use that bank, but going up to 4 bases. I'm surprised the SCVs just haven't been pulled out of their like pure frustration. You know, like I'm sick of dealing with TTs. There's no missile turret over here. This is gonna block out the command center. No,
No.
fine, whatever. Still gonna get a bunch of SCVs. This is Hacks, I feel like, last chance, and they're gonna
Yeah.
be great storms, or great EMPs rather. You know,
GG's. First advances to the winners bracket of our second group of the day.